Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bonnie Gehrig, co-founder and CEO of GreenPortfolio, where we are on a mission to decarbonize $4 trillion in retail financial assets. So our platform is your hub for climate-conscious financial activism. We're your guide for transparent, relevant, actionable information to score the environmental impact of financial products. We're not an asset manager or a trading platform. What we do is pull together resources that are next to impossible for the average consumer to correlate on their own. Our platform makes this information simple so that you can understand and improve the impact of your finances, one of the most important ways that you could actually be fighting climate change. And most people don't actually appreciate just how influential their personal finances can be. Just like the endowment for UConn, you also have financed emissions. So, in fact, moving just your retirement to a more sustainable financial product can be 20 times more effective at lowering your carbon footprint than all of these different activities combined. And it's really amazing it's not talked about more, but we're starting to see a real shift in the conversation. And that's largely because millennials now control over $9 trillion in wealth, and it is continuing to grow quickly every year. And as a whole, we're just much more concerned about how our money is invested. 91% of us want to green our finances, but we find it very difficult to do. And one of the major culprits is the appalling amount of greenwashing, which happens in the financial space. So, GreenPortfolio did a review of investment funds that were labeled either ESG, so environmental social governance funds, or green. So just, a fund that claims to be environmentally friendly. We found 80% of them had exposure to fossil fuels, over 60% oil and gas, and 12% coal. And that's just not what the average person is expecting when they buy an ESG fund or a green fund and are paying higher fees to use this financial product. We realized we really needed to be able to empower investors with information they can trust and use. Which is why my partner and I founded GreenPortfolio. I've worked in climate my whole career, and even with my background, I still found it really difficult to figure out exactly what my money was up to from a climate perspective. So this means my bank account, my investments, my credit card, all of the different financial products I use have a climate impact. So how do you go about managing your climate impact from a financial perspective? Our team of talented climate, tech, and financial professionals are committed to bringing something better to the market for the average consumer. So we built a climate-first, consumer-first rating system. Our algorithm incorporates the impact of a company's operations, their emissions, as well as future plans to, change their business operations. Our score is easy to understand, but we allow users to also dive deeper into metrics if that's something they would like to do. Most people who are trying to do this right now are trying to do this in spreadsheets on their own. There is no one tool one can use to accomplish this right now. So we're really filling a white space by offering comprehensive product coverage with an impact focus and an automated analysis of personal portfolios and financial products. And there's just nothing else on the market right now available to the average consumer to do this. Pretty much the only people who have this kind of service right now are individuals wealthy enough to be privileged to have a wealth manager with some sort of background in this space. Oops, pardon me. So we recently closed out the MVP version of our platform. And then the next few weeks, we're very excited to announce we're going to be launching the beta version of our platform. And looking forward, we're planning on broadening the coverage to different kinds of asset classes. We're very excited to include things like insurance, vetted carbon offsets to help average people find ways to mitigate their carbon footprint if they would so choose to. And we've been privileged to be backed and supported by a wide range of prestigious organizations, including many with true climate credentials, who really see our vision and where we're headed. So right now, our platform is truly consumer focused. We are really trying to meet this unmet need. But we also see that there is an ability to unlock B2B revenue streams going forward. So this includes employee benefit offerings, the ability to license our, or white label our metrics or our platform, and then also, building out new kinds of interesting climate metrics related to financial products that build upon some of the very interesting consumer activism data that we're going to be collecting. Right now there are just thousands of activist climate investors out there, and they're trying to do the right thing with their money. And many of them actually signed up for our platform, which is so exciting. And we just want to be able to open up this ability to manage the climate impact of your money to anyone who would like to match their money with their values. And our vision is to unlock the power of climate data, and together with our consumers, begin to influence the decision makers at financial institutions and at companies, so that our collective actions can close the loop and demonstrate to these providers that not only are we watching, but we care about how our money is being used by the people who are the stewards of our finances. And we really just want to empower everyone to be able to use their most powerful asset, their money, to actually affect change. So we've recently started taking meetings with future partners and other entities who are interested in joining us on our journey. If you're interested in learning more or joining our platform, we would love to have you as a user. Please join us at greenportfolio.com, or you can reach out to me directly at bonnie@greenportfolio.com. Thank you so much.